Ever since I started looking into 5th edition, I've been wanting to play it. I've been wanting to play the hell out of this game. I managed to miss it the first time I had a chance at Gen Con because that game got canceled. Nobody in my local group is really interested in playing it. My kids were reaching the point where they didn't want to play it. And Lars was out of state yet again, so we didn't really get to play it. But finally, after a few little bits and pieces of quick plays here, we finally have our game group is going with a 5th edition game in the world of Ammonroid, or is it Hemorrhoid? I can't remember. We'll just call it Hemorrhoid because that's more fun to torment the DM with that. So that brings me to, and I gotta look at his name because I got his last name weird enough, Theoderos Tarzarnian. He is an Aasimar cleric, Protector Aasimar cleric of the life domain. Yep, we've got a full-on hyper healer here. I don't really need to tell you a lot. If you want to go down, I will put the link so you can look at my character. And as of this, we're going to be recording this video, he is a 4th level character. And you can take a look and see what I've got so far. That may change after this video if we can get to playing again. His highest stat is Wisdom. He's pretty good in Strength and Charisma. And Con, he's solid because we got to roll instead of take standard array or point by. And I rolled well. Let's see here. What can I tell you about him? I know what I can tell. Let me find his... the things that you can't see, which is background and things like that. He has the Acolyte background. He was born and raised in Temple in the main city. I forget the main city, and I'm not looking it up because it's too late at night already. Personality traits. I can find common ground between fiercest enemies, empathizing with them, and always working toward peace. And nothing can shake his optimistic attitude. His ideals, charity. I always try to help those in need, no matter what the personal cost. His deity, by the way, is Lathander, so you can slap on all the good old Morning Lord stuff, and that's pretty what you're dealing with. His bonds, everything I do is for the common people, because he's pretty selfless. His flaws, I put in too much trust in those who wield power within my temple's hierarchy. So I'm hoping that the DM decides to take that flaw and have some assholes of Lathander. Assholes of Lathander. Some of my favorite spells that he uses, let's see here. Sacred Flame, cantrip. I've not had a lot of luck with this one. It's just kind of weak. I just leveled him to 4, so Produce Flame is something he just picked up from Magic Initiate, along with Shillelagh. So he's going to shift unless I can get some flavor change and change it to his mace, that he only uses Shillelagh with a mace. Bless tends to be a good one. I haven't really used that much. Probably my favorite, though, is Spiritual Weapon. Basically, I get to summon a sword to fight with me and lay waste. But yeah, I haven't really used a lot of his magic now that I think about it. I don't really have a lot that I can tell you about him, because, again, he's still developing. Now, in our story, our party was all arrested and sent to a mine, and we had to fight our way out. My backstory from that point evolved to where he was starting to get involved with the resistance that wants to throw over basically a king who's using the lives of trapped dragons to keep himself alive for over 1,000 years. He tends to talk a lot about Lathander, tends to want to be respectful of the dead even if they're an enemy, and tends to only want to do good things. Although our tiefling wizards it's tiefling warlock. Sorry, I'm trying to remember a party that I haven't played with in over a month because I suck. So coming up next, for the Sunday video, I honestly don't know what I'm coming up with next. So I will see you when I see ya. By the time this video drops, I'm going to be ball deep in Twilight Imperium. That's going to be a long game. Wish me luck. I'm still awake, I think.